Welcome to our channel. Today we how to authorize HashiCorp Vault for Snowflake credential rotation, detailed guide step by step clearly. To begin, ensure you have the necessary permissions in both HashiCorp Vault and Snowflake. First, log into your HashiCorp Vault instance. Navigate to the Secrets Engine section and enable the Database Secrets Engine. In the Database Engine configuration, set up the connection details for your Snowflake account. Make sure to include the account name, user, password, and any other required parameters. Next, configure the role for credential rotation. Define the acceptable privileges for this role within Snowflake. Specify the SQL statement for fetching or generating user credentials. Once the role is created, configure the credential rotation parameters. Set the rotation interval according to your security policy requirements. Save the role settings and verify that the configuration is correct. In the Secrets Engine, create a new database connection for Snowflake. This will require using the connection string format specific to Snowflake. Test the connection to ensure that Vault can communicate with Snowflake. Now, with both the Secrets Engine and database connection set up, proceed to configure automatic credential rotation. This is done by defining a new secret that utilizes the previously created role. Define the secrets policies to allow access for users or services needing credentials. Finally, test the entire setup by triggering a manual credential rotation. Ensure that the newly generated credentials are valid by connecting to Snowflake with them. Monitor the logs in both HashiCorp Vault and Snowflake to confirm that the process completed successfully. Document your process and any encountered issues for future reference. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.